We are back with a new series I like to call Did I Really Need This? A good old eBay purchase. What's in the box? Let's cut this bad boy open. So I had been watching this figure for probably the past few months, thinking this was one of my favorite characters growing up. It is a wrestler. It is a very unique wrestler that I doubt Mattel or any other company will ever get to, because this wasn't his most popular form of a character, but it was one of my favorites as a kid. So I had to grab it when I saw a good deal. This figure popped up on eBay for cheaper than a few of the listings I was watching on Mercari, and it came with his manager. So I had to grab it. This is the figure. We're gonna go with the manager first, that I probably won't use. I didn't want the manager. I actually have the manager, I'm sure, in my box of toys. But the manager is Matt Striker. It is a Jakks figure. Looks like it's beat to hell, but it is here. I can do some touch-ups. I got this for a really good price, and I am super excited that I was able to pick it up. So, are you guys ready for this figure? He's a big boy. I am collecting big boys. That is my little niche of wrestling figures that I've decided I wanted to do. And since I didn't think this was ever going to be any kind of a Mattel Legends line or anything like that, which if it is, I will buy it. But I thought that Jakks did big boys really cool, and I'm super excited to finally pick it up. It has soft goods, and it is the one and only Big Daddy V. Oh my gosh. This figure is ridiculous, as these are completely they are not fitted on him at all. I'm definitely gonna have to dust him off and stuff, but the head sculpt actually looks pretty great. So this was Viscera at a later point in his career, I believe. I think this might have been the last version of him, because you had the pajama version, and then you had Big Daddy V that was mostly the ECW reboot version of him, which is really cool. And this figure is ginormous, as you can see, compared to Matt Striker, which was his manager. And Jakks figures are quite a bit bigger than Mattel figures or Jazzwares figures or anything modern day. And I'll do some size comparisons in a bit. But I feel like this figure is great. The tattoos are done super well, in my opinion. Like, very detailed. And they're all there. And Big Daddy V was just pictured as a monster, pretty much. That's what I remember him as. And I loved him. He was my favorite character on the ECW revamp show. Him and Bobby Lashley. I wish that they would have done more with him, which I don't know how much they really could have with his mobility, being a big guy, but he's super cool. So that is him. The cloth clids are pretty cool. These straps don't really fit on him at all. But I have some other straps. I'm curious to know if I just cut these and then re-sewed them on or glued them, and then it would be more tight, because I remember that these are really tight. These would be like this on him, not super loose, which might have got stressed out over years. This figure is from, man, 2003. So So this figure is almost 25 years old. So, such a cool figure though. And it's in pretty great condition. I got it for a really good deal. I got both of these for 15 bucks plus shipping. So, I thought that was a great deal for unique characters. So, let's get into some size comparisons. Here he is with some old school TNA Marvel figures, some modern day Mattel figures, an Ultimate Edition and a Elite Edition figure, some Jazzware AEW figures, a Star Wars Black Series figure, and a Jazzwares Fortnite figure, a Valve vs. Action Force figure, and a Mattel DC UC figure, a Marvel Legends and a Mezco figure, a Diamond Select figure, and a McFarlane figure, a Jurassic Worlds figure, and an Indiana Jones Hasbro figure, a Storm Collectibles Street Fighter figure, and a Jada Street Fighter figure, a Red Bull can, and a HeroClix figure. So, at the end of the day, you might be saying, Sweetland, why the hell did you get a Big Daddy V Jax figure? There's a lot of reasons. The main reason is I love this character, and I've always wanted it. Another reason is world building. I feel like this could fit very well in the mob that I'm forming and the gangs that I'm forming, that he could fit in with multiple different things, being a huge menacing figure. I could figure out how to put better cloth goods on him. He comes with boots. He could be shirtless. He cannot have a shirt. I feel like there is a lot of different things that I could use this figure for, with displaying and with collecting. So overall, I'm super happy with it, super happy with the price that I paid with it, and I'm happy that you guys watched the review all the way to this point. Let me know if you bought any random figures that you might not have needed but had always wanted, and let me know what you thought of this review. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.